Hey everybody, it's Sarah Middleman. I'm a registered nurse for Legacy Center for Behavioral Health. I just wanted to take 30 seconds of your time to talk about something that I just heard. I think it could have devastating effects on nurses and the patients that we care for. Legacy has recently proposed rule changes to BOLI that govern our meals and rest periods. Bananas, right? I'm not even sure how this is going to affect us, but what I do know is that the language is incredibly broad and it gives Legacy the authority to make any changes that they want to regarding our meals and rest periods. So what does that look like? Think about it. Right now, we're able to take a lunch without having to care for any other nursing duties. Well, they could take that provision away. They could also tell us, hey, instead of you taking 15 minutes every 4 hours, you can have 10. Maybe you don't get any. I'm not even sure. Maybe they could say, when you do take your lunch, you no longer can be anywhere where you're not available by Vocera. Wow. That means you can't even be out in the lobby, or in my case, you can't be down in the basement because you don't get Vocera in the bike room. I think they could also make changes to the way you're paid when you miss a meal or a rest period. All of these things sound really bad. And there's not one part of me that believes that the intentions behind these rule changes were for my benefit. Everybody here at Unity knows we've been in negotiations for a year and a half, and it's been a hard year. I'm not going to lie. We're working with an employer who doesn't want to give anything. They don't want to collaborate. And they really just don't want us to have a voice. But more than ever, we need to come together and let them know, like, it's not okay. These rule changes that you're proposing, they're harmful to us. You're not planning on doing anything that's going to be helpful. I mean, really, if they wanted to be helpful, they could have made provisions that clearly stated so. Like, hey, we would love it for our 12-hour nurses and other staff, instead of them having to take breaks at 10 in the morning and being done by 1, let them start taking lunches at noon and be done by 3. But they didn't do that. Again, they did not do that. They just want full authority to make unilateral changes. The only way that these provisions have ever been allowed to change is through a collective bargaining agreement, which is exactly what your negotiation team is in the middle of doing. And that is the way it should be done. Our meals and lunch periods should be protected. And the workforce should discuss with management what the right things are to do about meals and rest periods. It should not be left in the hands of Legacy, especially a corporation that was recently fined $5 million for not making sure their staff were getting meals and rest periods. They should not be allowed to be in charge of this, right? You can do a couple things if you want. Everybody's always asking me, how can I get involved? What can I do? Below this video, there's going to be an email. You can click on this email, fill it out with your name, where you work, and we're going to send it straight to BOLI for you. You can tell BOLI, hey, these rules are bananas. They're harmful to nurses. They are not helpful. No way do we want Legacy in charge of our meals and break periods. That's all I have to say. I really appreciate you guys listening to me, and please get involved. Now more than ever. I'll see you at work. Bye.